sometimes these people may lead you to follow shaitan, may lead you to corruption.
واذكروا الله في أيام معدودات فمن تعجل في يومين فلا إثم عليه ومن تأخر فلا إثم عليه لمن اتقى واتقوا الله واعلموا أنكم إليه تحشرون ومن الناس من يعجبك قوله في الحياة الدنيا ويشهد الله على ما في قلبه وهو ألد الخصام وإذا تولى سعى في الأرض ليفسد فيها ويهلك الحرث والنسل والله لا يحب الفساد وإذا قيل له اتق الله أخذته العزة بالإثم فحسبه جهنم ولبئس المهاد.
Being fair with the haram police. So in these set of verses, we have 5 key ideas. The first idea, when we look at the verse about the time spent after the day of Hajj in the Mina, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives this option of 2 verses 3 as well. This to me is a reminder and a reflection of how we deal with each other when it comes to certain areas of religion that are not absolutely clear, there's not clear haram. So sometimes what happens is that you may adopt a position to be on the safe side, and that's a great thing to do. But at the same time, what we start doing is we start criticizing other people who may not be adopting that position, even though that position has some flexibility among the reputed and trusted scholars. This is a reminder about that. Like, for example, you might not eat a slice of cake because you're not sure about the ingredients in that cake. But that's fine and that's great and you're rewarded for it. But if you go about and then saying everyone else that's eating from that cake is actually consuming haram, then that's a dangerous thing. Because is it haram? Are you sure about it? Are you certain about it? Or are you just taking a precautionary measure? The second thing we learn here is a reminder from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala about adopting the taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala regardless of which situation you are in. Always protect yourself from the punishment of Allah, from the displeasure of Allah, and most importantly from the anger of Allah by doing what He has commanded and staying away from what He has prohibited. And Allah reminds us that, look, remember that at the end of the day, yes, you have time in this world, but finally you will return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So adopt His taqwa and protect yourself. The third thing that we learn from here is a reminder that there may be some people or a group of people that because of their outward appearances and the possessions they have, that may look very appealing to you. But that does not mean that they are sincere and they are upright. So sometimes these people may lead you to follow shaitan, may lead you to corruption. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says here, that they appear to be amazing to you, you start following them, but what they intend to do is cause different types of corruption, whether it be mental corruption, whether it be the corruption, the physical corruption, harming people, whether it be taking people away from their religion, and so on and so forth. And that is something really important these days, is that you may see people, a group of people, a company, team, whatever, and you just become fanatic about them and just start blind following them. So always use your critical thinking, always analyze, look at the nuances, and so on and so forth. And lastly, and that's our key message for this video, is we have this notion of haram police, right? I think we have taken it to a bit extreme. Actually, you have both extremes here, because this verse, the verse in this set about when someone is reminded to adopt the taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he becomes arrogant. And we don't want to be from those type of people. So if someone is sincerely advising you, we should not just write them off or brush them off saying, hey, you are just from the haram police, and then, don't worry about it. And this is attitude of one type of people that we have in the community, whether in person or in social media. The other type of people are that they do not appreciate what people are doing, and they're always criticizing. They're not even inquiring the reason. They're not even looking at the journey of the person, because someone may be new to Islam, maybe new to practicing, they have just started practicing Islam, and they are now going and commenting on things that are going wrong. So they have adopted one thing and they're going on criticizing about their beard or their hijab or this and that. That is one extreme, and that is wrong, absolutely. But at the same time, we also have the other extreme who, when they are advised about a serious matter that they're doing wrong, they would just say, oh, you're from the Haram police. Okay, so this is just like, okay, this is not important to me. I'm going to ignore that. I'll just continue doing what I'm doing. So we have to be careful about both extremes. Hope that was beneficial. We'll see you in the next one.